Welcome to JasonWhiskyWise, and myself, Jason, bringing you today a whiskey review on the Glenfiddich 12-year-old. Now this was actually requested by a subscriber, and I decided, instead of just doing the 12, I'll get my hands on the 15, 18, and the 21. Now the 21 is one of my most favourite whiskies that are 21-year-old whiskies because it is finished off in a rum cask. So, we're going to start with a 12, and because this was requested by a subscriber, he wanted sort of a bit of information on Glenfiddich. I thought I may as well cover it in a review. So, let's pour ourselves out the whiskey, and let's begin. Now, I've got some really fun news for you guys. If you have been my long-time subscribers, you will know that I'm going to be doing a new series with brand ambassadors, and I've actually got the Glenfiddich brand ambassador hopefully going to be doing the core range, which is these, and also the experimental series. Now, if you have missed any of the videos, I'll leave it up linked up here. The Project XX, also known as Project 20, and we'll start my review style structure. So, the age on the Glenfiddich 12 is a 12-year-old whiskey. It's actually bottled at an ABV of 40%. The cask selection are American oak and European sherry oak casks. The distillery itself, the Glenfiddich Distillery. And they're actually owned by William Grant and Sons, which actually own Balvenie and Keninvi, and also Alsa Bay, and Mr. Banana's most favourite whiskey, Monkey Shoulder. So if you haven't missed actually the video on Monkey Shoulder, go and check it out. You guys are going to love that video. It's hilarious. Mr. Bananas actually goes off the wall and flies off table. So really fun video. But in terms of the actual region of it, they're in Speyside, Scotland, so they are very close to their sister distilleries of Keninvi and Balvenie. Now, in terms of the price point on, that bottle over there, it's around about £30 for the full-size bottle. So you're looking sometime around about £25, 27, up to £35 maximum here in the UK. In the United States, it's around about $37 approximately. And euros around about the same, 36 euros tops. Now, Glenfiddich 12 is one of those whiskies that you should know all around the world because they distribute it everywhere. At any bar, restaurant, local shop, off license you go, you will probably see a Glenfiddich 12. It's one of the well-known whiskies across the world. Even if it's a small restaurant, you will see the Glenfiddich 12. It is a very well-known whiskey. So, we're going to talk about the exclusivity, which it is not exclusive as it is part of the core range. And in terms of caramel colour, well, I'm not too sure because at 40% you can never be too sure sometimes. So, let me know your thoughts down below. But I'm going to go with, it's got a nice golden hue actually. It's like a golden summer sunrise. It's got a nice golden character. That's my thoughts on the actual appearance. Let's get into the nose. So to begin on the nose of this one, it's quite fruity, like summer fruits. Apples, but specifically this is to me like pink lady apples. Very nice and ripe, with a sort of little bit of red tinges to it. Juicy and succulent, accompanied by characters of pear. And this is a well-ripened pear, very well ripened, coming sort of to its peak character. We're going to get the most flavours out of it. Actually, more like a conference pear. There is a slight sort of vanilla aspect, even just lingering behind it. It's like a vanilla cream. And it's actually making my mouth water just even smelling it on the nose. Really nice. There's a faint oaky aspect. Normally don't get that so much with younger whiskey, but there is a faint oaky aspect accompanied with it. And then on the end there is a little bit of a spiciness. It's almost like if you ever go to a bakery and you get a cinnamon swirl, and this is like a cinnamon swirl, dusted off with cinnamon, glazed over the top with some sort of royal icing, and you're just sniffing it. You're trying to resist biting into it with all that nice sweetness, the spice, just sort of the aromas going into your nose, accompanied with a little bit more of an oakiness coming through actually. That's what I'm getting on the nose of this one. There's even a little bit of a tangerine, sort of just wafering very so thin, like a tangerine zest drying out. But minus that, let's next move into the palate of this whiskey. Sláinte. So, the palate for the Glenfiddich 12. Arrival, quite quite actually interesting. It's like a medium viscosity which develops ever so slightly. It's not light. It's got a bit of a distinguished character on its arrival. Those apples are now back. They've mirrored themselves off the nose, but they've developed a more spicier aspect. It's like a spiced apple. As if you're taking cloves and pepper and you sort of combined it with the apple. Almost like a sort of winter aspect about it. The pear is there, but it's not so dominant like I felt on the nose. And it's accompanied more now by that oaky aspect, which is sort of really shining through a little bit more. There is that citrus, and it's more like now a ripe orange. And after that citrus note sort of fades, a sweeter note comes in. A honey. But that note of, there's a note that's just sort of sitting in the back, and that's sort of like a cereal note. Maybe even a bit of barley. I'm going to say barley coated in a jacket of honey. It's got a nice sweetness, but a nice malty aspect about it. Really good on the palate. Texture-wise as well, much more than what I was expecting. When I first tried the Glenfiddich 12, didn't have that much texture. Now it's actually developed. Let's next move into the finish of this whiskey. So next into the finish of this whiskey, it's got that nice sort of citrus notes. It's combined with that sort of slight gentle oakiness now on the finish as it sort of sinks into the taste buds, more towards the back and mid palate. And the apple character is there. It's like a candied apple, accompanied by a slight gingery warmth, leaving on a sort of, I'd say, a short medium finish. It's not too long, but it's there. Really nice whiskey. I'm going to finish this off and then we'll come to my rating. So for my rating on the Glenfiddich 12, I'm going to give it this. I'm going to give it an 84. Actually, no. Let's give it an 85. 85 out of 100. The reason behind that, if you're getting new to whiskey, you're starting out, you're looking for something to develop your palate, try the Glenfiddich 12. It's got those flavors, those apples, those pears, the little bit of spice, the citrus note, but it's something that you can really get used to, and it's something that's widely available. No matter where you go, whether it be a bar, a pub, restaurant, you should be able to find this one. And if you're new to whiskey, give this one a go. It's definitely something that you will remember. Let me know as well, has your first ever whiskey that you tried, what's your first ever whiskey? If it's been the Glenfiddich 12, let me know down below in the comment section. But minus that, I'm going to wrap the video at this. If you have enjoyed, drop it up a thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button over here and check out some other Glenfiddich related videos up on screen. This has been me, JasonWhiskyWise. I'll catch you all for the next video. Solera.